What's up guys, Dave Christensen here today. Power Cold Performance. We're gonna check out my F150 pre-runner today. This is my 2013 F150, not a Raptor. So we started out with an FX4. I've always wanted a pre-runner build. I really like the way the Raptors look. I did not want to spend Raptor money, and that's exactly what we accomplished here. We actually bought, because of one of our other businesses, Utah Pick Apart, we go to the auctions, we see a lot of wrecked trucks, a lot of the trucks we all drive and fix up. We get really good deals at these insurance auctions, and so we bought a 2013 F-150 with a front end collision, and that was perfect because we knew we wanted to do full fiberglass. We were looking at either Fiberworks or Glassworks Unlimited, which now the company I think is I don't know what the company's called anymore, but that's what we went with. A lot of people think it's a Raptor because you see the SVT in the front fenders. It was just a cool feature that the fiberglass came with. It's a Ford, so it fits. This fiberglass is actually 4 inches bigger than a Raptor. One thing about it, you can't run small tires. We had the truck, a lot of the Raptors run 35-inch tires. We tried to put 35s, it just looks stupid. These big giant flares and wheel wells just swallowed up the tire and it looked really dumb. So we went with the 37. We actually have an full extra set of wheels with 40 inch. 40 inch is great, looks really cool, looks super tough, but the stock gearing on the truck, because we didn't change the gearing, it's one thing we didn't mess with. It almost never leaves fourth gear on the freeway. On the freeway, you're usually cruising in fourth, and it has 6 gears. So gas mileage was sucking. We went with Baja kits. We went with a pre-runner kit. So it's about the same width as a Raptor. It actually is the exact same. It uses Raptor CV axles. We did their full upper and lower control arm. It uses big uni balls. We did the front end first, and I drove it for about 6 months without doing the rear. World of difference. It was crazy. And that actually, just so people out there know, is we didn't touch the rear suspension and it looked perfect. Stock rear FX4 F150 4-wheel drive with the Baja kits, and we did king coilover, the 3-inch kings in the front, remote resis, and then we went with their triple bypass as well in the front, all first with stock rear end, and it sat perfectly level. It sat really good. From there, we wanted to upgrade the rear suspension. One of my buddies, he had a Raptor with this rear end setup, so actually he built this rear bed cage that is mounted, the triple bypass kings. It's got 20 inches of travel. He wrecked his truck, and he went full build after that. He wrecked it and he said screw it, and he wanted to link his rear and do a full-on race truck build. So I was able to buy his bed cage from him. Luckily it's super clean. The only thing I did was sandblast it and powder coat it. It's got dual tire mounts in it, so we can run full-size spares in the rear, 2 of them. And his setup was link under, so it's got Deaver leaf springs under. I forgot who makes a shackle, but it's leaf under and shackled. Link Killer setup, 20 inches of travel in the rear. Thing droops really nice. You gotta sky this thing to actually get the rear tires off the ground. We built custom front bumper, rear bumper. I've been running this Addictive Desert Design. It's their tubular pre-runner bumper. It's been a really good bumper. Today we got a little upgrade. We've really liked the Addictive Desert Design bumper, but with a fully built truck, and we started to really jump it and use it off-road, we needed a better approach angle. The Addictive Desert Design one hangs down too low, almost about as low as a stock bumper. This SVC one is way up. Nothing hangs lower than the fiberglass. So we dovetailed the bed, and this is gonna bring everything up and really give us that aggressive angle for taking off and launching and everything off-road. So on this one, the SVC, it's gonna be about half as much as what this hangs down. And also, this was really nice. It did integrate the stock hitch. With the SVC, the hitch is integrated into the bumper. I still use it as a daily driver truck. I still tow motorcycles, boat around, whatever. So the hitch is gonna be from here. It's gonna place it right about in the middle of where this license plate is. So a lot more clearance, still functional, use it as a daily driver, an actual truck. In the front with the Baja kits, I think it's 16 inches of travel. We're running 3-inch king coilovers, remote res. We got triple bypass in the front. So the front's set up. I mean, it takes a hard hit. It's ready to sky this thing. The rear, it's strapped at about 20 inches. 20 inches of droop is pretty insane for a daily driver. Methods, Toyo RT 37-inch tires in the fiberglass, plenty of room. It's got King air bumps in the rear as well. I drove this thing without any off-road lights for a while. One of the upgrades we've done this winter is went with the KC M rack roof rack. This thing's crazy. It has running the KC Pro 6 lights. There's 9 up top, 4 down. That's plenty of lighting. Thing's insane. When you light it up over in the nighttime, it just makes it like daytime. Another reason why I went with this F150 versus just buying a Raptor, you cannot get the 5.0 motor. The 5.0 motor, the Coyote 5.0 is an insane platform. You can get so much power out of these things. I got buddies running Whipples and Roush superchargers easily into the 600s. You tune your motor, set up a couple extra things inside, you can be in the 700 horsepower range. I've heard of dudes doing that with EcoBoost, but not as easily and not as, definitely not as robust as the V8. My buddies can be all the way up into the $76,000 price range. I'm maybe 30 grand into this truck. You do the math. Some of the other things, you know, this thing has a complete package being the FX4. It's got heated, air-conditioned leather seats, electric lockers, 4-wheel lockers, all the amenities that you would see in a Ford Raptor, just in half the price. So with a Raptor, you're basically just spending money on suspension, which Raptors come with Fox suspension and fender flares. This, what we've accomplished, aftermarket fiberglass front end, bedside suspension, way less money, way better, more suspension, bigger flare. I mean, this thing's over the top.